And welcome back to the show. African Americans are an integral part of the American food story, and Black History Month is a perfect time to celebrate Black culinary pioneers, past and present, who make American cuisine what it is. FreshDirect will be showing its appreciation for its Black-owned vendors and the tasty products they dish out on the online grocer's website, as well as social media channels. Here to share more is the Vice President of Public Affairs at FreshDirect, Larry Scott Blackmon, and good to have you back, Larry.
Thank you for having me back on, Darren. Good to see you as always.
Good to see you. And as it is Black History Month, we do say that African Americans have made significant contributions all across the world. But when you talk about the restaurant industry, we talk about the food industry, definitely a staple in what we see here in America.
Absolutely. Food and the African American community are synonymous. If you take a look historically in terms of what food has meant to the movement for African American justice, equal rights, just the role that food played when it came to civil disobedience and making sure that the rights for all were equal. Food is at the core of that, and we're happy to be a provider of food that continues to serve those means to individuals that are involved in the fight for justice, or individuals that are just looking to feed their families during this month of love. We're happy to be that choice for them.
So tell me about what FreshDirect is doing. I mean, you've got the opportunity to really highlight and showcase some people.
Well, let me just say personally, I've been at FreshDirect now for 6 years, and while February is Black History Month and it is the month of love, I can honestly say, with any bias put aside, that FreshDirect has really done a phenomenal job all year round with making sure that its offerings represent the local cultures in which they serve, the local neighborhoods that they serve. So during February, that being Black History Month, we are really extreme with over 70 vendors who are minority-owned companies. We have some great spotlights and some great companies like Pipcorn, which is owned by a person of color. We have just so many great things and so much more lined up that I wish I could tell you. But Darren, right, you're going to be the first because we are negotiating with some entities and some items. There's a wine and spirit company that is phenomenal that we're looking to launch and highlight. And those conversations happen during Black History Month. There's another one I have on my desk, a great vodka and rum by a local Black-owned business entrepreneur. FreshDirect is really awesome in that regard, and we couldn't be more proud to be able to work on some of these items during this most historic month.
Yeah, and I mean, when you think about it, their contributions that are made, their owners are doing some great work in a variety of different places. But if we're just being honest, when it comes to businesses, and particularly African-American minority businesses, the one thing that seems to lack them is exposure and access to resources.
That is a significant challenge. You've hit the nail on the head. I can't tell you the number of businesses that we've talked to who have the challenge of, trying to have access to additional capital or access to a wider distribution market to lower their prices so that they would be, palatable for even some of our customers. So that is a challenge that we all continue to work on. But, it's about opening the door and providing the opportunity. It's sort of like, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, if the company doesn't have the means, do you still give them the opportunity? And what if if the product is not there, does that hurt them? So it's a constant balance and a trade-off and trying to find the right space to make marriages work. But we've been proud that we've had some of those intimate conversations with some Black-owned businesses and continue to try to work to increase the offering.
Yeah. How you guys navigating? I mean, we've been asking people all throughout, now that COVID-19 continues to look pretty much in New York like we're getting a better handle on it, not to mention the 500,000 people across America that have lost their lives, but we are doing better here in New York. Businesses have really been hard hit. Talk to me about FreshDirect and how you guys have been pivoting.
We have been operating nonstop. Obviously, we've taken great strides to make sure that our customers are safe and also that our employees are safe. And we've actually put great steps into place in that regard. So we've pivoted, number one, making sure that safety is the top priority. Number two, ensuring that our food quality and what customers come to expect and love from us remains the same. And as you know, Darren, we've had some significant challenges recently with the weather, right? That's been a significant challenge. So I just heard of a story where one of our delivery workers was driving and moving through the snow and had an issue and literally got out and walked to make sure that the customer received their item on time. So we are nothing without the brilliant, phenomenal team members that we work with. We are we're one big family, and we are so thankful and appreciative for our employees. We're just as much as thankful for them as we are of our customers. And so we've had challenges, but we have some awesome employees who go the extra mile, and we are extraordinarily thankful of our team.
Yeah. Talk to me about how we can tap in, with your team and all that's going on. How can the public be able to tap in to all the great things that FreshDirect is doing, particularly as we're talking about Black History Month and these entrepreneurs and also the month of love?
Well, visit our social media handles. You can certainly do that. You can visit our website. We have so much going on across a number of different fronts. We just launched a new partnership with some nonprofit organizations where you can take your cleaned and used FreshDirect bags and drop them off to a local community-based organization that's providing food pantry services and will repurpose those bags for individuals who are in need. So we are extremely excited about that. And that's what the month of love is really about. It's about creativity, it's about passion, it's about food, it's about culture, and it's about recognizing the impact that all of those things have on us as a society. And we're happy to be the company that is a vehicle for change in that regard. So again, visit our social media handles, visit our website, freshdirect.com, and we look forward to continued partnership.
Well, Larry, we want to thank you for the work that you're doing with FreshDirect. Thank you for FreshDirect making an impact with boots on the ground in our community, and then also for the great highlight that you're doing through African American History Month. Thanks so much for being with us, brother.
Thank you, Darren, and I wish you a very happy and pleasant Black History Month, my brother.